Hello everybody. One of the first and most important questions that I get asked always on each and every one of my videos is, can Mystic go with a DR build? Now that's a very fair question considering the fact that the majority of the player base is playing with damage reduction instead of evasion. And in this video I'll give you a very fast and not too complicated answer, so please do stick by. Evasion is this very strong stat which scales the more you go deep into the endgame. It's an exponentially scaling stat, which means that the more you have of it, the more the percentage scaling is going to give it a boost. To think of it like this: if you have 100 evasion, then 10% is 10 above. If you have 1,000 evasion, then 10% is 100 instead. Now, this is the key to understanding evasion. Mystic has a 10% increase evasion buff. She stays with this all the time, it's a passive, and she never loses it. Now, this doesn't mean that inevitably you can never go DR with Mystic. Bear in mind, DR is the base foundation of damage reduction. That's what it stands for. So you can always go with a DR build on a Mystic, but remember, in the super late game, you will definitely feel as evasion picks up a punch more than what DR does. In PvE, evasion versus DR difference is noticeable at a couple of spots, but it's not definitive. Ash Forest is one of the spots that I have in mind. Ash Forest mobs have very low accuracy, so when that occurs in the game, then you know evasion will be very tanky compared to DR. But this is a spot that we can just give as an example. In PvP, however, evasion Mystic is absolutely mandatory. If you're a DR combat brawler, you will be extremely squishy compared to what evasion does. Mystic is really a Kutum Andy. I have seen some DR Mystics make it work, but remember, unless you're at the hyper endgame of DR, you will struggle unless you go evasion. And that is about it, guys. Fast and simple explanation on why Mystic is preferred to go evasion compared to DR. I do hope that you don't have any more questions regarding this, but if you do, feel free to post them down below into the comment section and I will make sure to answer. Take care.